Om. 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 Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Om Gananam Tva Ganapatigum Havamahe Kavim Kavinamupamashravastamam Jyeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspada Anashrinvan Nutipesida Sadanam Prano Devi Saraswati Vajebhirvajanivati Dhinamavitriyavatu Ganeshaya Namaha Saraswatyai Namaha Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Om Sumukascha Ekadantascha Kapilo Gajakarnakaha Lambodarascha Vikato Vignarajo Vinayaka Dhumaketur Ganadyaksho Falachandro Gajanana Vakratunda Shurpakarna Herambha Skanda Purvaja. Om Pratasmarami Gananata Manata Bandhum Sindhura Pura Parishobita Ganda Yugmam Uddhanda Vigna Parikhandana Chanda Dhandam Akandaladi Suranayaka Brindavandyam. Om Namo Ratapataye Namo Ganapataye Namah Pramadapataye Namaste Astu Lambodara Ekadantaya Vignanashine Shivasutaya Sree Varadamurtaye Namaha. Om Namaste Astu Bhagavan Vishveshwaraya Mahadevaya Trayambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikagnikalaya Kalagni Rudraya Neelakanthaya Mrityunjayaya Sarveshwaraya Sadashivaya Sriman Mahadevaya Namaha. Om Mitra Ravi Surya Bhanu Kagapusha Hiranya Garbha Maricha Aditya Savitra Arkabhaskarobhyam Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sairam, everybody. Before we start the class, we will do one Guru Sloka. What I in the last class I did tell that every class I will teach one or two new small Dhyana Slokas. Right? There are many Dhyana Slokas I have cherry picked from various places. I have compiled one document. So one or two Dhyana Slokas I will teach in the class. And over a period of time that we can add it to our book, and you can actually offer that as a part of your program. So what we'll do is today we will learn the 8 names of Lord Shiva. Okay, every class we will offer these 8 names of Lord Shiva, and the same 8 names can be attributed to Mother Parvati, and the same 8 names can be attributed to both Lord Ganapati and Subramanya Swami. So today we will learn the 8 names of Lord Shiva, and those of you who know, it is good, and I know there are some new members in the class. I would request you to get hold of this document. I will ask Maya to post this document in the group after the class, and get a good handle on these 8 names. These are very extremely powerful names, and it has its own beauty. It generates a lot of energy. Time permitting, I will go on the meaning of it, but now you all chant, be on mute, don't unmute, and chant when I say loudly in your own comfort room. Om Bhavaya Devaya Namaha. Om Sharvaya Devaya Namaha. Om Ishanaya Devaya Namaha. Om Pashupataye Devaya Namaha. Om Rudraya Devaya Namaha. Om Ugraya Devaya Namaha. Om Bhimaya Devaya Namaha. Om Mahateya Devaya Namaha. Can somebody, any one of you unmute please and chant after me so that the rest of the class can follow? One person please. Om Bhavaya Devaya Namaha.
Om Bhavaya Devaya Namaha.
Om Sharvaya Devaya Namaha.
Om Sarvaya Devaya Namaha.
Om Ishanaya Devaya Namaha.
Om Ishanaya Devaya Namaha.
Om Pashupataye Devaya Namaha.
Om Pasupataye Devaya Namaha.
Om Rudraya Devaya Namaha.
Om Rudraya Devaya Namaha.
Om Ugraya Devaya Namaha.
Om Ugraya Devaya Namaha.
Om Bhimaya Devaya Namaha.
Om Bhimaya Devaya Namaha.
Om Mahateya Devaya Namaha.
Om Mahateya Devaya Namaha.
Very good, Geeta. Thank you. And all the new members, those who are new to this set of mantras, please namas or mantras, whatever we want to call, you please get learn them during the week. I will try to put the audio file for this 8 namas of Lord Shiva. And also, I have taught couple of Guru mantras. Maya, can you bring that our Lalita Sahasranamam, and I think in page 4, yeah, this one. This one also has some page 1 where we have Ganapati prayer, then we have Guru prayers, right? Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Sree Gurave Namaha. I'm sure most of us are familiar with this mantra, but the next one, third mantram, I want you to pick up. I'm sure this also Dakshinamurti mantras, a lot of you are familiar with it, but those who are new to this class, I want you to by heart this mantram, third one. Memorize that. I will probably time permitting, we will get into the meaning of this slokas also some point in time, okay? But for now, Gurave Sarva Lokanam Bishaje Bhavaroginam Nidhaye Sarva Vidyanam Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. That is the mantram. Can I ask somebody to unmute and join me, please? Om Gurave Sarva Lokanam
Gurave Sarva Lokanam
Bishaje Bhavaroginam
Bishaje Vabaroginam
Nidhaye Sarva Vidyanam
Nidhaye Sarva Vidyanam
Dakshinamurtaye Namaha.
Dakshinamurtaye Namaha.
Very good, Vijay. One more time. Gurave Sarva Lokanam
Gurave Sarva Lokanam
Bishaje Bhavaroginam
Bishaje Bhavaroginam
Nidhaye Sarva Vidyanam
Nidhaye Sarva Vidyanam
Dakshinamurtaye Namaha.
Dakshinamurtaye Namaha.
Very good, good job. Now let's go to the namas of Mother Lalita Parameshwari. We have in the last class we have understood the genesis of this the entire sthotram, right? There is a beautiful story that goes that forms the foundation of this namas. And quick knowledge check from the last class. This namas, who has given to whom? Who actually are giving these namas to us? Remember,
Hayagriva.
Hayagriva is teaching to whom?
Agastya Mahamuni.
Agastya Mahamuni. That is fine, fair enough. but I'm going beyond that. Even before.
Vagdevis.
It's coming from the mother. From
Yes.
the
Mother itself to Vagdevis.
Correct. Mother, see, the Lalita Parameshwari or Mother, whatever we want to call, Ishwari, she actually gave that ability to the Devis to communicate these namas with all of us. And that is coded somewhere. How do you think that, at that point in time, they have no script like this? We don't have... back then they don't have all this kind of papers or things to capture and codify, right? It is all in the sound. It's all sound waves. So it is communicated, it is stored somewhere in the medium, and that's when these sages actually, when they meditate, they connect with this frequency, this energy, and that's when these names come. And that is how these Vedas are transferred by word of mouth from teacher to taught, and taught becomes teacher some point in time, and again the teacher to taught. That cycle goes on and on and on. So that is very critical, that especially in Vedas we need to listen. That is the only key. Then of course we had the luxury of having this all these various powerful mantras in the form of a print media for us, and we are able to learn to a great extent. So from mother it came through Devis. This is because of mother's blessing, because in that Puranam she actually tells all these things. If we are chanting, if we are uttering these names today, and if we are here today, it is purely because of her grace, nothing else. And Vagdevatas gave to us, and of course we all know the Haigriva story. Actually Haigriva Avataram, how did it come? In the last class I did not touch upon, but I will some point touch upon that very interesting story, how that whole avatar has taken shape, and the reason, the cause. And Agastya Mahamuni really gets this knowledge from Haigriva Swami, and that's where we are here. And these namas, or anything else that you recall that we have discussed in the last class? What is the purpose? Why is this mother coming? And what was the cause of her incarnation, let's say?
Bandasura, to kill Bandasura.
And who is Bandasura?
The Chitrakumar has created him from the ashes of Manmada.
Okay, very good. What else can you say? Anybody?
He is
Bandasura was blessed by Shiva.
Okay.
He got lots of power.
Okay.
And others were losing. I think they were kept in Maya, I believe.
Right.
And they were losing.
Okay, very good. Anybody else?
Bandasura removes the enthusiasm of all the Devas and the Indras for years, and they come under his spell, and they want to get out of that spell. So that's the reason why they pray to Parashakti to come out of the Yagnam, Kundam, and combat Bandasura.
Very good. So, one key thing I would request that you all make notes. While in the class it appears we understand. So, one of the biggest thing, this Bandasura is in all of us, in some form or the other. One of the biggest, quality that he has is he would not be happy if others are happy. One of the qualities, only he has to be happy, which is very selfish, right? He is very self-centered, and he is unhappy if others are happy. That we see around in this Kali Yuga, right? Also, right? At work, we face some personalities who would really get joy when others are going through some issues. So those personalities we do come across. So that is one quality where Bandasura has, and Mother is coming down to remove that. So we have Swami in our life, and with Swami's grace, those qualities will be removed from all of us. We pray to him. And what is the other biggest quality he has? He tries to own things that doesn't belong to him. What doesn't belong to us will never stay with us, right? We have to work hard and earn that. Only then it will stay. So in the past, I'm sure some of some of us who have great grandparents, if, when they write letters, they write Sree Rastu, Subhamastu and all those greetings in the beginning, right? Well-wishers. So what that means is they are actually praying to Swami, to God, to let us have what we have, and let what we have with us should not disappear. So that is a very big blessing. It is a big blessing that we used to get. Of course, nowadays the habit of writing letter is gone. Even if they write, they would not give that greetings. And for that matter, even when I write, probably I may just write Om Sree Sai Ram. That's pretty much. And we are all in the mode of communicating through emails and things like that. That handwritten letters and blessings, that phase is gone. Of course, we are in a different world altogether. But I'm just saying, so that kind of blessing. So Bandhasura's thing is, if others are happy, he is not happy. Okay. And second thing, he would like to own things that doesn't belong to him. Is very, very clear. These are very two important qualities that we should never have. Even if we have to recognize that and just have to pray to Swami and make sure that we don't get caught in that web. And now, before they invoked the Parashakti, what is the sequence? Like, who went where, and who advised whom, and to do what? Anybody? I'm just spending little time on this so that the context is sitting well, and we will understand the names, and we will have more understanding, and we enjoy. Go ahead.
Kamadeva Manmada.
Brahma.
Sorry?
Kamadeva Manmada was actually asked to approach Shiva and somehow impress him to open his eyes and meet Parvati.
Okay, so that is good, and I think that is when Lord Shiva will reduce him to ashes. All that is good, but now the question is, all these devatas are doing some penance, right? So to invoke Parashakti. So when they went to Lord Brahma to get a solution, Brahma told, look, you know what, you go to Lord Shiva and seek his blessings. Only Lord Shiva can tell us how to bring or how to earn the grace of Parashakti. And so Brahma and all the other whole 9 yards of devatas go to Lord Shiva. And that is when they will do a very unique prayer to Lord Shiva. And Shiva is very pleased. Whatever you do, he is very pleased. One of the name of Lord Shiva is Asutosha. You do a smallest, tiniest thing, he is happy and he will give himself. That easy it is to win the grace of Lord Shiva. Bola Bala also they say, right? Bhola Bhandari, all those things. Then after that, Lord Shiva will give them a method to do yajnam and to do some prayers. So they do the prayers following that procedure, and there is a set of mantras that the devatas will chant. Maybe it is like about 8 stanzas or 8 mantras. Those mantras they will chant, and as a result of that chanting and their devotion and their love, Parashakti comes out of that yajnam. And that's when they will put forth their request, and mother will take care of those things from there. So next class what I'll do is, I will teach one line or one mantram in each class. One mantram of the prayer the devatas have done to invoke the grace of Lord Shiva, number 1. And at the same time, I will teach the first mantram of the set of mantras that all the devatas have used to invoke the grace of Mother Parvati or Parashakti. Right? So, like about 8 or 9 classes, at the end of 8 or 9 classes, you will have in your kitty the set of mantras or prayers that the devatas have used to invoke Lord Shiva. Very small. And the same again at the end of 10th or 11th, we don't know how many ever classes we will take. But I'll spend about 5-10 minutes in the beginning. Don't miss that 5-10 minutes in the beginning of each session, because that's where I will be covering these mantras. And the other set of mantras is where the devatas have chanted specific mantras as told by Lord Shiva to invoke Parashakti. So what happens is, when we chant this, there's lot of energy that is generated in us. And just by chanting Lord Shiva's names, just by chanting his names, Mother Parvati will be extremely happy. Isn't it? You know, the child goes to mother and talks about the epithets of the father. And mother is extremely happy. This is the same relation like I've told in the last class that He Ramba, right? Quality of Lord Shiva. Lord Ganapati. He Ramba, because that is the relation where mother sees quietly behind the relation that Lord Ganapati has with his father, Lord Shiva. There is extreme love and bonding between them. That relation is so much of joy that mother gets watching that relation between both son and father. That is Heramba, that one aspect of Heramba. And Heramba also means during sunset time, Lord Ganapati is going on the Simha Vahana with his 5 heads or whatever, however you want to visualize. So when that Heramba Ganapati mantram or the word comes like Heramba Janani Sree Sai Janani Bhavani Jagadambe Ma Bhavani Jagadambe Ma, when you sing that bhajan, bring this image to your mind. Like, Ganapati, sun is setting behind the scene. In front of that, Lord Ganapati is going on the Simha Vahana, sitting on it to meet his father or whatever it is. Or you visualize as if Swami is coming out for darshan. The background is sun is setting on the west side. The evening darshan, of course, Swami is coming and you are sitting in the mandir. Visualize that. He Ramba Janani Sree Sai Janani Bhavani Jagadambe Ma Bhavani Jagadambe Ma. Visualize that. And Swami is standing in front of you. Just get lost in that divine bliss. That's pretty much. You don't need to do anything. That connection is very, very important. It comes over a period of time. Okay. Now that would be our pattern of the class, and we will dive deep into the maybe 10-15 minutes in the beginning we'll spend on learning those new dhyana slokas, and we will jump straight into this namas now. Now in the last class, we have learned the first 3 lines. I will chant a couple of stanzas here. You please listen to that. Listening is very, very important. Om Shri Mata Shri Maharagni Srimat Simhasaneshwari Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta Devakarya Samudyata Udhyat Bhanu Sahasraba Chaturbahu Samanvita Ragaswarupa Pashadya Krodha Karankushojjvala Manorupekshu Kodanda Panchatanmatra Sayaka Nijaruna Prabhapura Majjat Brahmanda Mandala Champaka Shoka Punnaga Saugandhi Kalasatkacha Kuruvindamanishreni Kanat Kotira Mandita Astami Chandra Vibraja Delikastala Shobhita Mukachandra Kalankabha Mruganabi Viseshaka Vadana Smara Mangalya Gruhatorana Chillika Vaktra Lakshmi Parivaha Chalan Meena Balochana Navachampaka Pushpabha Nasa Dhanda Virajita Tara Kanti Tiraskari Nasa Bharana Basura Kadamba Manjari Klupta Karnapura Manohara Tatanka Yugali Bhuta Tapanodupa Mandala Padmaraga Siladarsha Paribhavika Polabu Navavidruma Bhimbasri Yankari Radanachata Shuddha Vidyankurakara Dvijapankti Dvayojjvala Karpura Viti Kamoda Samakarsha Digantara Nijasallapa Madhurya Vinirbharsita Kachapi Mandasmita Prabhapura Majjat Kamesha Manasa Anakalita Sadrusya Chibuka Sri Virajita Kamesha Baddha Mangalya Sutra Shobhita Kandara Kamesha Baddha Mangalya Sutra Shobhita Kandara Kamesha Baddha Mangalya Sutra Shobhita Kandara. So these first 12 mantras are very, very important. And the last line, Kamesha Baddha Mangalya Sutra, that Kamesha Baddha Mangalya Sutra Shobhita Kandara. It is a very, very auspicious mantras, and there is a way to visualize this. I will explain that when we get to that stage. But these 12 mantras are covering the bijaksharas, the extreme powerful bijaksharas that are there in mother's face. is describing about the mother's face till here, and they will go on and on. I will explain that. But this 12 mantras, those of you are already familiar with that, good, please try to chant at least these 12 mantras on a day-to-day basis. It takes hardly 3-4 minutes. And if you scroll up a little bit, and the first mantram, Sri Mata Sri Maharagni Srimat Simhasaneshwari, right? There is, for each namam, there is a numerator and a denominator. Numerator is in red in color, denominator is in blue in color. Can somebody tell what is that numerator denominator that I explained in the last class, please, quickly, for the benefit of new members?
The numerator is the number of bijakshara mantras, the bijaksharas, and then the denominator is the name, like the number, like the first name, second name, third name.
Very good, Vidya. That is it. So each nama has a numerator and denominator, and the numerator is the number of bijaksharas are embedded in that name. We don't need to understand the bijaksharas now. But that is it. And the denominator is just a sequential number. It keeps the count of the number of the name of the mother, because we have 1,000 names. So, and some places, most of the places, there are 16 syllables. It will not go beyond 16, and 16 is the kalas. And the Ganapati name, I told that the 16 names of Ganapati is a mandatory and a must chant in everybody's home, please. If there is not a practice in your home, I would recommend that you make that as a practice. Sumukascha ekadantascha kapilo gajakarnakaha lambodarascha vikato vignarajo vinayaka dhoomaketur ganadyaksho falachandro gajanana vakratunda shurpakarna heram bhaskanda purvaja. Those are the names. Now coming back to this name, Om Shri Mata Sri Maharagni Srimat Simhasaneshwari Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta Devakarya Samudyata. Okay. Now what is Sri Mata? Now what is Sri basically? Sri is again the auspiciousness, somebody is saying something. Please go ahead.
Prosperity, Lakshmi.
Lakshmi, prosperity. We have understood various meanings, and she is the mother. And the moment we call Sri Mata, she will come and respond. Those of you, I'm sure in South India, you all are familiar with this great saint called Jnana Sambandar, right? When he was a very small boy, his father, one time he made him sit on the steps of the temple and told the boy, hey, look, you sit here. I'm going to quickly go take a dip in the river and come back, and then we can get into the temple, he says. And the boy, the father will say that to that boy, whenever, if you get scared, he will show Lord Shiva and Parvati on the temple wall. There is small carving of Shiva and Parvati there, and the father will tell, you call out them, they will come and help you if you get scared, or whenever you get scared. So the boy was very small boy, and the father goes there, takes a dip, and the boy gets really scared. He thinks that father has drowned and gone, and he looks at Mother Parvati and Shiva, and he calls out them with pure heart. The boy, the child is very small, pure heart. And once, he's crying and is crying and crying, and he calls out for Lord Shiva and Parvati. Then Mother Parvati will say, hey, look, Shiva, that boy is crying. We should go and take care of him. And Shiva says, what will happen when you go there? She says, absolutely no worries. And both of them will come down. And to stop the baby crying, Mother Parvati will feed him the milk. She will breastfeed him with milk, and the boy drinks that, and he is very happy. And he is calmed down, and both of them will leave the child on the steps, and they will disappear. And father will come, and father will notice all the, some kind of droplets of the milk on their lips, and he will ask, what is this, man? What happened? And he says, father, I called Mother Parvati. I mean, he doesn't know at that point of time, right? You showed that images of Shiva and Parvati. I called them, they came, they took care of them, and I was fed milk. Father will think this boy is telling some kind of stories. Anyways, they go inside. The moment when they go inside, this boy he has taken that mother has fed him milk, right? Which means complete jnanam he got. That's what Father, the Lord Shiva will tell to Parvati. Look, when you feed him, he will get the entire Sree Vidya. Are you okay? She says, yes, absolutely. Doesn't matter. That is, the call from the boy is so pure. They both came down. And that is the level when we say Sri Mata, that is the kind of feeling. And that boy, when they went to the temple and the priest is chanting some stanzas, this boy picks up. And he's chanting, he's clapping his hands, he's doing bhajans. All the extreme powerful divine chants are coming out of this boy's mouth. When he's clapping is with tender hands, Mother Parvati and Lord Shiva, they could not bear that boy clapping his hands, the tender hands so hard and his hands are becoming red and they're hurting. To avoid that, they have given him that syllables, like, it is called in Telugu, there is called Chidatalu, meaning they hold and do bhajans, that folk dance, I don't know the equivalent word in English, but that's when they give those two things to him and he will do bhajans with that. So that pure call, when we say Sri Mata, you're sitting in the altar, you're closing your eyes, you're calling Mother, Sri Mata, Sri Maharagni. Why would she not come? She should come. We should be able to connect. Swami says, if, at the count of third Om, I'm there. And it is up to us how we want to connect, right? He's there regardless. But it's akin to, logging into your Gmail account. You have your username and password. So username you give, correct? But you are entering the incorrect password. Do you think you will log into your account? There is no way. You try again. Again, incorrect password you are feeding. It is not going. And again, third time you give the password. It is not correct. Somewhere we are committing mistake. It will lock us out. We are doing all the arrangements for doing puja. But when we get there, our mind is wandering. If you ask me, my mind will go to Whole Foods, my mind will go to some Trader's Joe to get food for salad, food for this, food for that. But I'm sitting in the bhajans. I'm saying, oh, my lips are mechanically chanting Ganapati prayer, but my mind is going on the beltway, is going everywhere other than bhajans. Because mind will command the lip. It will tell the voice, hey, look, man, this bhajans for past 40, 50, 60 years you have been singing. So you keep singing mechanically, let me go do some shopping in Michael's and come back. And 4:30 bhajan starts in the center in the evening. 5:15 it will wander around, it will come back here and there. Now I'll realize I'm sitting in the bhajan, I'm chanting, I'm singing bhajans, but my mind is wandering and it will come, it will go, it will come, it will go. It's not steady. It's akin to giving a username correct, but the password is incorrect. It will lock us out. No matter how many ever times we try, we will not. No matter how many times bhajans I sing, I'm not connected. No matter whatever I do, I'm not connected. That doesn't mean that when we are chanting bhajans, we don't get any benefit. We do get. Of course, the very sound itself, it will attract the energy. But if you want to connect and enjoy, this is, you need to enter the username and password correct and you are there, boom, you enter into your account and you do whatever business you have got to do that. So when you sit there, Sri Mata, that kind of love for mother, we need to develop. And Sri Maharagni. What is Maharagni? And Sri Mata, again, Adi Shankaracharya was very, very loving through that Kanakadhara Stotra. So he will actually ask Mother Lakshmi to give the grace to this old lady who is in such a power-stricken lady. And that is one stanza, Dadhya Daya Anupavano Dravinambudaram Asminna Kinchana Vihangasishav Vishanne Dushkarma Gharma Mapaniya Chiraya Dhuram Narayana Pranayani Nayanam Bhuvaha. He's telling, oh mother, please, at the corner of your eyes, you please give that kataksham to this lady and throw away all the karmas, miles and miles and miles and apart, far away. We have learned the same thing in Rudram, right? We are asking Lord Shiva to throw away the karmas. So that kind of love, if we develop to the mother, the very first nama will get stuck. In the sense, we get lost in that joy. You don't need to chant the rest of the mantras. 1000 minus 1. That's all. The first nama itself we can connect. Once we connect, we enjoy. Your Swami is right in front of you, standing in your meditation, is talking to you. You are lost all your emotions are stand still there. Sometimes we experience, right? We want to talk to Swami, we want to give a letter to Swami, we want to say something to Swami. When he comes, we sit prepared in the darshan line, and this is what we want to tell Swami. Swami comes, stand in front of us, you're lost in that beauty. After Swami passes by and go past our place, then we'll realize, oh geez, man, I've come prepared to give this letter, I forgot to give him. That's it. You're gone. Swami has gone. That moment is, we enjoyed that moment. Sri Mata, Sri Maharagni, Agni. What is Agni, Sri Maharagni? So here in this first nama, three things are happening. The very first nama, Srusti, Sthiti, Laya is happening. Okay. So this Srusti, Sthiti, Laya. These three things, Sri Mata, Sri Maharagni, Srimat Simhasaneshwari. This is where I think we stopped at Simhasaneshwari, right? Sri Mata, all three names have this Sri as a prefix. It is extremely powerful. The moment we add Sri, it becomes very, very strong. It's like a firewall around the network systems. Some of us who are in the IT industry, we understand even why IT industry, even at our home, we have routers and we have firewall, so that forget about firewall. Some of us have homes where we have boundaries, right? Especially in India, there is a compound wall. Nothing, though there's no street dogs or things will come out. And likewise, when we have that word Sri, when we add that prefix as a Sri, it is a nice firewall or a nice boundary around our home. No negative energy can come and penetrate through that. Sri Mata, Sri Maharagni, Srimat Simhasaneshwari. It is, you need to, break that word. But when you're chanting, this is the whole mantram. Sri Mata, Sri Maharagni, Srimat Simhasaneshwari. That is the full word, okay? Srimat Simhasaneshwari. Sri, we all know. Srimat Simha. What is Simha? What is Simha?
Lion.
Lion, very
Yes,
good.
lion seated. Mother.
Simha plus Asana. Asana is seated, very good. And Ishwari. See how many words are combined in that. Sri Mata, Simha, Asana, Ishwari.
Ishwari. 4.
So Ishwari means what? A ruler. What is she ruling? If you take from our own body, she is ruling our body. She is sitting in an asana within us, and she is riding on. What is she riding on?
Lion.
Lion. What is lion symbolic for? Lion is the king of the forest. Nobody can dare to come in front of them. So when mother is riding on the Simha, the lion within us, and Sri is the auspiciousness, that means we become extremely powerful in the knowledge, in the field wherever we are. People have to think twice before they come to us and argue, before they come to us or negate certain things that we say. We are going to be extremely strong in the field. You are a household mother. You're doing extremely good at cooking. You will become that skill mother will give you. She is sitting in you in the form of Simhasana. In you, Ishwari, she is ruling. So if you have the ability to cook, you will be the best cook. If you have the ability to teach in a college or your teacher in a school, wherever, you will become the best teacher. If you have the ability of driving or flying or whatever it is, you will become the best pilot. You will become the best driver or best computer engineer, whatever it is, whatever profession, best surgeon, whatever it is. See, that kind of thing, when she has to give that means, I told three things are happening, right? Srusti, Sri Mata, she will create good thoughts in us, and she is the creator. If you look at the whole world, she is the creator. Sri Mata, Sri Maharagni, she will give command. This is the ruler in us, in her, right? Srusti, Sthiti, Laya, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. All these functions are done by Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara because of her grace. When we hold off her mother's feet, this Srusti, Sthiti, Laya in us will happen like a rhythm, like a music. It will flow without any issues. Srimat Simhasana Ishwari. She will ruler basically, and she will remove all the negativity in us. Right, some of us have the habit of chanting certain mantras before doing puja. Those of you, if you are not aware of this is another mantra I want you to pick up and make it as a practice just before you begin your puja. Even before you light a lamp or soon after lighting a lamp, of course we invoke Ganapati, then light the lamp, and soon after lighting the lamp, you chant this mantra. This mantra will help us remove the negativity from us, the negative energy. What are the negative energy in us? In all of us we have. Maybe the degree of negative energy may vary, but nobody is devoid of this negative energy. What could be a negative energy in us?
Six vices.
Sorry?
6 vices.
6 vices.
Arishad Vargas.
Okay, 6 vices, but let's be very practical here.
Mine is wandering. Anger, jealousy, hatred.
Very good. What else?
Anger.
Fear.
These are really big words. Hatred, jealousy, anger, all mind. These are all very big words. Let me come back to very practical. This is something, when you chant, this is exactly what that negativity from us we will go. Let's start from the bottom up. Then we can talk about the 6 enemies in the body, then the other beautiful things which will not help us one single bit to go closer to Swami. It will pull back. Swami says put 1 step, I will put 100 steps. But this Bandasura and others in our body, they will not let us put that 1 step in front. It will not let us go 1 step forward. So those qualities, let's say, let me give my own example. Let me put it on myself. New year, I'll take a resolution that, I need to go for jogging every day, 5:30 in the morning. I'll have to run a mile, let's say. Or I have to hit gym early in the morning, do workout, really strong workout, because I want to be in good shape. I take New Year resolution, and January 1st, January 2nd, I'm spot on. I get up at 5 a.m., brush, do all those things, and by 5:30, I'm on the road running, jogging or gym. January 1st, January 2nd, absolutely spot on. January 3rd, mind will tell, what do you want to get up, man? Outside it is so cold. It just snowed. You have to clean your driveway. You have to do this. You have to do that. It's so cold. Who on earth will get up in this cold and you go to a gym? Are you crazy? Somebody in me is telling that laziness will slowly creep in.
Sir,
that once that
enthusiasm, sir, Bandasara.
Huh?
Bandasara, remove the enthusiasm.
Correct. Correct. He will remove the enthusiasm. Here, for me, that laziness, he will slowly get into that. I'm not motivated. I'm not very enthusiastic to go. First 2 days is done. Right. Then now I'm not really. Then slowly that laziness will creep in. Once I snooze, I lose that time. Right. I will not get up on time and do. But I get up at 6:30 or 7. I'll start justifying myself. Why did I go? I feel very guilt inside for not going. But the other voice inside is pacifying. It's camouflaging. It's okay, man. You have done like so many miles you have run. It is okay if you skip 1 day. Doesn't matter. I will console myself and I'll move on. 2nd, 4th day, it happens the same thing. 5th day, same thing. I'll get used to it and I'll become immune to it. So this mantra, what happens is that kind of negativity from our body. Laziness is one negativity. What else? Lethargic, laziness. These are all different names. What else could be other laziness?
Lack of focus.
Lack of focus. That's okay. Lack of focus is good for children, especially.
Sleep.
Wandering mind.
Sleep, wandering mind, procrastination. Balvika's children, make a note of this. Mom and dad will tell, hey, look, man, you need to do your homework. Mom, it's okay. Today is Friday. I have Saturday, Sunday. I will do my homework Saturday, Sunday. And mom also, okay. They will probably, poor child, they'll give them the loose extra rope. Saturday, Sunday will just go in this jiffy, and Monday morning, mom, I have not done my homework. Mom will tell, you know what? I told you not to postpone it. Why you want to postpone it? So that procrastination is another bad habit. I mean, that can pull us. So, uttistantu bhuta pisacha ete bhumi bharaka etesham avirodhena brahma karma samarabhe. This is a very good chant that it was prescribed in Vedas. Any activity before you do, chant this mantra slowly over a period of time. You will get over whatever laziness, whatever weaknesses that we have. This is the best chant that you can do. Uttistantu bhuta pisacha. We are asking this negative energy to get up and get out. Period. I have no score to settle with you. I am here to do some devakarya. I don't want you to be a thorn here. Please get out from my home or from my body. Then you do your regular, Kesavaya Swaha, Narayanaya Swaha, Govindaya, Sridharaya, Madhavaya, Rishikeshaya, Damodaraya, Sankarshanaya, all those names of Vishnu you'll chant and you'll do the puja. That's okay. So, Simhasaneshwari, Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta, Devakarya Samudhyata. So, Chidagni, now we are at the fourth mantram, Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta. What is this Chidagni? What is Kunda and Sambhuta? What is Sambhuta? Let's go backward. Anybody? Like again, I told you that there is no right or wrong answer here. We all, including me, we are all on the path of learning. Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta. So, what is the context? That's why I was laying little more time on the context to understand this. Devatas were prescribed by Lord Shiva to chant a particular mantra to invoke the power of Parashakti. And he prescribed there is a method to do the yajnam. Kundam. What is kundam? Yajna kundam. That is a common word we use, right? What is kunda? Is like, a kind of a pot. Not actually a pot, a kind of, Yajna Kundam, we make that small structure and we dig some pit kind of thing and we make some bricks and we make the structure to do the Yajnam, right? That is called Kunda. You dig the piece of earth so that you can do this ritual here. And Chidagni. What is Chidagni? Whatever you understand. Sorry?
Fire of consciousness.
One person at a time. There is some echo. Please tell. Go ahead. What is Chidagni? Kunda?
Fire of consciousness.
Fire of consciousness. Okay. What else? What else? Chit, Agni, Kunda plus Sambhuta. That many words are there.
Chitta is probably
The Manasu.
Sorry?
Chitta is a piece of
The intellect, sir.
Intellect, Manasu, whatever you want to call. Okay. Chida, Agni. What is Agni?
Kunda.
Fire, whatever you want to call. Kunda is basically, altar. Let's call it as an altar where you do the yajnam. What is Sambhuta?
Sambhuta is arose from the Yagnam fire.
Correct. Very good. So here is very, very important. This is where we want to be very clear. Now we have sat in front of the altar and we have done our 3 Omkaras and we are connected to Swami, right? Sri Mata, Sri Maharagni, Srimat Simhasaneshwari. When you call with that kind of love, why would she not come? She will come. Sambhuta. She will arise in our body, in our mind. That energy, that Kundalini Shakti will start rising from the Mooladhara. And Mooladhara, who is sitting there? Ganapati. Lord Ganapati is sitting in the Mooladhara. That Kundalini Shakti is coiled around. I will explain how that Kundalini Shakti is coming during the mantras. And very nicely, Saundarya Lahari, there is a nice mantram which actually explains in 4 lines. Adi Shankaracharya does a extremely brilliant job in composing 4 lines where he will explain the entire, all the 6 plus 1 chakra or 7 chakras, whatever you want to call. Sahasrara is a state. Somebody will call it as chakra, some don't call it as chakra, doesn't matter. But that energy, how it comes. Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta. Kunda, altar. Our human body is an altar. Because Simhasaneshwari, Mother is sitting on that asana of Simha as a Ishwari in our body. That is the Kunda, that is the altar. Our mind is so clear, we have chanted that Uttistantu Bhuta Pisacha, all that negativity has gone from us and we are clean. Our chitta, our mind. Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha. That is the Patanjali Yoga Sutras, right? He will sell, you want to do a good yogi or you want to do proper yoga, your chittam should be very, very clear, very clean. Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta, that mother is coming out within us because we have made our mind very clear. If the mind is not clear, if the water is not clean, can we see the reflection of the moon? There is all moss on the surface of the pond. There is no way we can see the reflection of the moon. Our mind is all greased. That pot that we are so favorite to make tea is all full of grease. We are just about to throw it, but we are so passionate to that pot because we want to use that pot to make tea. We are so attached to that. We don't want to leave it. But we will keep doing that. We are so attached to this body that we are conscious. But if you are making tea in the same pot, the quality may be reduced. You may not get the same taste, or it may not be good, whatever it is. Unless until we do some inside scrubbing of our mind. Outside, you take the teapot and keep scrubbing with the detergent and use lot of force, that pot becomes clean and you feel very happy. Likewise, ages and ages, life after life, we are attracting this ruchi and vasana, the tendencies that come with us. And to get rid of the tendencies, to cut the ties of that vasanas and ruchis, Swami has given an extremely powerful tool that is called Namasmarana. Why are we doing bhajans? Namasmarana. Namasmarana is nothing but like a scrubber, you put little detergent and put applying. Om Sree Sai Ram, Om Sree Sai Ram, Om Sree Sai Ram. Or keep chanting some bhajans, keep chanting some Vedas. Vedas acts as a catalyst. It actually speedens our process. When you chant Vedas, they are extremely powerful. Of course, I'm not telling bhajans are less powerful than Vedas. That's not the point. Whatever we want to connect with, you want to connect with bhajans, connect with bhajans. Manasa bhajare Guru Charanam. Connect with that bhajans. You want to chant with Ganapati Atharva Sirsham Bhadram Karne Vishrunayama Deva or Srimata Sri Maharagni. Connect with whatever you want. Swami says always, Ni Istadaivani Nuvu pray chesko. Means pray always your Istadaivam. He doesn't tell that you pray to me. Whatever, if you want to love Krishna or Shiva or Rama or whatever, Panduranga, there are Panduranga bhajans, anything. So, Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta, when we keep scrubbing our tendencies, ruchi, vasanas, we are coming out of our comfort zone by chanting this name, by scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing, we become pure inside, right? Our attitude changes. Things don't change around us, but our attitude towards things change and nothing will bother us. You are happy inside. There's no reason that you can attribute why you are happy. You are happy, you are bubbly, you are joy. When that stage we are there, Swami will come out. Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta. Right? Then, what is the next nama? Devakarya Samudyata. What is Devakarya? Now go back and understand, keep the context in mind. Mother has come out of the Yajna Kundam because these Devatas have prayed in a prescribed way, which is prescribed by Lord Shiva. So Shiva is the Guru, and these Devatas have followed the instructions of Lord Shiva completely, 100%. They have not gone one step here and there. They have completely followed to the dot. And down to the wire, all the details that Lord Shiva has told, they have done. Likewise, when Swami gives us the 9-point of code of conduct, it is up to us. We want to follow completely down to the wire what Swami has told, follow. Once we follow the 9-point code of conduct that Swami has prescribed to us, we don't have to follow all 9 on the same day. You take 1-point code of conduct, implement for 1 week, 2 weeks or 1 month. The second month, take the second one. Third, you keep adding. After 9 or 10 months, it becomes a routine, right? Because it's a cumulative habit. You're adding one habit, good habit on top of the other. It's a cumulative. And once we follow in that framework, we always try to be in that divine framework. What happens? Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta, Swami will come out for what? Devakarya. So it is very important for us to follow the master's direction. no matter what it is. If mother and father says to children that do your homework, do it, man. Don't find any reason for not doing it. Don't bargain. You can say, Mom, 5 minutes, let me take rest, I'll do it, which is okay. But, don't procrastinate and move it to weekend. Weekend will fly away. We all know how it flies, right? Monday, we wait the day Monday, it is so powerful, so painful. Monday, we wait for weekend. Friday, we all be very relaxed. We want to do so many things on weekend, including me. And that weekend flies in no time. By the time I realize, Monday again. Man, geez, it's Monday again. So time flies. So it is very important that we, take control of certain things and blend it nicely with Swami's activities. And those things will come with us. Nothing will come. And those things, that good things that we do will come as kantamala or karmamala around our kanta. That is what Brahma will put around our kantamala and send us. Mother cannot see that. Father cannot see that. Guru cannot see that. Only Brahma can see the karmamala that he has put around our neck. So Chidagni Kunda. So when we are chanting his name or her name, whatever it is, Kunda Sambhuta, she will come out. That energy in our body will come out. This will sprout. That energy will come out in our body. Then what happens? Devakarya Samudyata. What is Devakarya here? So mother has come out.
She has come to help Devas.
Exactly. She has come to help Devas by killing the Bhandasura, which is the negative energy. In our body also, she will come out. She will give us the buddhi to do good things. And she will remove the negativity. What is the negativity? Lethargic, procrastination, speaking alternate truth wherever possible. All these things will go away. Nothing will stay. Devakarya. Devakarya means some act that is useful to others. Any act that is only useful to me is not Devakarya, right? Only I want to eat, man, nobody else. Only I want to enjoy, nobody else. Bandasura. We don't want that Bandasura to be in us. Uttistantu bhuta pisacha ete bhumi bharaka ete sham avirodhena brahma karma samadhita. Man, Bandasura, get out from my body, man. Get out from my home. I don't want this negative energy. Then once Sambhuta, when mother comes from our body, our mind becomes so pure that we want to do Devakarya. Devakarya is any act of service or any act of thought, any act of physical activity that you do is helpful to others, always. That is Devakarya. It is not selfish activity. You want to do Narayan Seva, you want to do sing bhajans. When you're singing bhajan, you're taking the entire set of devotees that are following with you and you are helping them connect to Swami. That is a best activity. If you are not a good singer, which you know, right? Like me, I'm a bathroom singer. I will not even dare to go and sing. I know I will goof up somewhere. That is a service. Sometimes not singing itself a service. But some of you are really good singers. You take the entire devotees in the bhajan hall with you and connect to Swami. That is Devakarya. Sometimes not singing itself will become Devakarya. So it depends on, your own skill set. Ishvara sarva vidyanam, Ishvara sarva bhutanam, Brahmadipatir, Brahmanodipatir, Brahma Shivo me astu sada Shivom. Swami has given different skills to all of us, right? Every skill is his gift. Every skill is his vibhuti. Every skill is his prasadam. And when we offer that, how do we offer? Devakarya. Use it for the cause or the benefit of others, not for us. Devakarya Samudyata. What is Samudyata? Devakarya Samudyata. What do you mean by this particular word? Devakarya Samudyata. What is Samudyata?
Completion.
Completion. Sama means what? Samudyata is completion.
Equal.
Sorry?
Equal, sir.
Equal. Correct. Equal. Very good. Very good. Somebody, at work, you really doing good job. You're doing with a lot of passion. You're very passionate about the, task that you're doing at work. And you're genuinely doing for the benefit of the company to meet the corporate goals or project goals, whatever it is, right? Devakarya. You are not selfish. But some people can come on our way, try to crush us, try to put monkey wrench, try to create some issues. They may get joy. By putting us down, they get joy. Apparently, it appears for them. But what goes around will come around sometime. Samudyata means the wholeheartedness, fulfillment, that contentment, right? You offered a nice bhajan, you are extremely happy. You did very good Narayan Seva. You did some Seva, some garden Seva, some Seva. You're happy with that. Samudyata, your contentment. Even if you get some big, promotion, that day we will have joy. But will that joy retain forever? With the time, it disappears. But if you have that contentment of helping somebody, you're helping somebody by which they are earning their livelihood, the joy that you get, nobody can steal from you. The vidya, the knowledge that you earn by doing various things, nobody can steal that from us. That happiness, that knowledge, everything, nobody can steal from us. That is samudyata, that fulfillment will be granted to us. By whom? By Sambhuta. This mother is coming out of the body, right? When our mind is clean, the mother is sitting on this simhasana like a Ishwari ruler. She will remove all the negativities and she will put the seeds of good things in us and it will sprout Devakarya Samudyata. That is when it comes out. So here this very first mantram is very, very powerful and it is like it gives us instant gratification when we really connect to that. And every activity, you do a good seva and people will come and tell, hey, look, man, you have done a beautiful seva. You have done awesome job today, excellent bhajan. Then what happens when somebody says, and I lift my collar, man, it is because of me, nobody can sing this bhajan. Nobody can offer this alap. That's it. End of matter. Swami will put a hole in that balloon of ego and he will deflate it. And somebody comes and tells you that you have done a good job, you have done a good seva. This is what Swami says. When somebody comes and gives you the credit, don't take it. Just offer it back to Swami. Thank you, brother. Thank you, sister, for telling that. However, it is Swami's grace. I have not done it. So don't get attached to that result of the activity. When we don't get attached, Swami is actually depositing the good karma in our bank account. Dollar after dollar, rupee after rupee, whatever the currency we have, he is adding. We don't see that mountain of good punyam that we are earning. He will keep that eternal ledger, right? One day we will have a judgment day where we go and face Swami. In the court, we face Swami in that judgment day. And if we have done mistakes, do you think we will have the ability to lift our face and look at him in the face? There's no way. Why the judgment day? Why do you want to go to the judgment day? Every day we sit in front of the altar, right? You want to see Swami right in front of, see Swami in the altar by lifting your head. You don't want to hide your face out of shame. We don't want to do that, isn't it? So that is very, very critical that we need to have that contentment, joy, happiness. And we are seeing Swami, we want to see brave, look at him and ask whatever we want. That is the very first mantram. Sri Mata Sri Maharagni Srimat Simhasaneshwari Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta Devakarya Samudyata. If you look at the story, Lord Shiva has told them how to do yajna. They have done yajna. Mother has come out and they have requested the task for a mother, and mother did that and she removed this Bhandasura. That is a story. So what is our life application for us? This is exactly what all the life applications we have discussed till now. This is applicable to us this very moment. Bhandasura story is over. Nothing is going to happen there. But he is in all of us in some form or the other. Now that is where we need to do this yajnam of chanting the mother's name with pure heart. Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta. Then she will come out. When she comes out, all our activities are devakarya, selfless. There is no iota of selfishness in every activity that we do. It is devoid of that iota of selfishness. So everything is devakarya. Devakarya samudyata. Then how is she coming out? Udyadbanu sahasraba chaturbahu samanvita ragaswarupa pashadya krodakarankushojjvala udyat bhanu. What is bhanu?
Sun.
And
Sun.
Very good.
Suri- Rising sun, yeah.
Rising sun. Bhanu, where did we in the beginning we chanted that 12 names of Surya, right? Mitra Ravi Surya Bhanu, Khagapusha Hiranya Garbha Maricha Aditya Savitra Arka Bhaskarobhyam Namaha. We chanted that Bhanu. What is Udyat Bhanu? What is Udyat Bhanu?
rising sun.
Okay, rising sun. I will take that. Sahasrabha. What is Abha? Abha means light.
Light.
Very good.
Light.
Light, effulgence, tejas, aura, whatever you want to call. What is Sahasra?
Thousands.
Thousands. So that radiance, that effulgence,
Thousands.
that aura,
Countless.
which is equivalent to 1,000 suns put together, that kind of aura mother is having, and it is like rising sun. When Mother Devakarya Samudyata, she is sprouting from us, right? When she is sprouting from us, that kind of aura she will build within us. When we have that kind of aura built within us, at work, outside, anywhere, people will, when they come in contact with you, if you get a credit from them telling that, hey man, by talking to you, I feel very relaxed. By talking to you, I feel very light at heart. By talking to you, I feel my burdens have reduced. It is so nice to be in your company, man. Working with you is like breathing fresh air. If you get this kind of compliments, this is exactly what you have. Udyat Bhanu Sahasrabha. That kind of aura Swami has already built in you, because he's coming out, right? He's coming out from the bottom chakra, Mooladhara chakra. When as that energy is traveling from Mooladhara and coming to Sahasrara, I'll explain what happens during the journey also. When it is coming, it is actually cleaning every stage. It is purifying. When we have that divine aura, why do you think when we go to Swami, in Swami's presence, we are at peace, we are relaxed, we forget everything? You be in Puttaparthi, you are not bothered about newspaper, you are not bothered about internet, you are not bothered about any news whatsoever. All that is, you want to get darshan, you want to enjoy, bask in that. You wait for the second darshan, you wait for the bhajans, and they will pass away in Puttaparthi. You are completely cut off. Likewise, when we have that kind of aura inbuilt us, that's exactly when people come in contact with us, they'll give that compliment. I think it is Maya, can you do the time check please quickly? It's past 9:15. I will stop, otherwise I can spend.
That's 9:23.
Oh, 9:23. Okay, I will stop here. I'm in the beginning. I'm taking some time to explain these namas. At least till 12, we will spend a little more time in understanding, and from there on, we'll pick up speed. And because this foundation is very, very important for us. Otherwise, just chanting. Okay, somewhere in the past, the story has happened. So what? What it means to us, right? For now, that is exactly what we are trying to see, what benefits we get, and trying to understand the epithets and the love, the grandeur that Mother comes and gives us. Okay, here we'll close the class and we'll chant these closing prayers. Om Yadakshara Padabrastam Matra Hinam Tu Yad Bhavet Tatsarvam Shamyatam Deva Narayana Namostute Visarga Bindu Matrani Padapadakshara Cha Nyunani Cha Tiriktani Kshamassu Saishwara Aparada Sahasrani Kriyam Te Harnishanmaya Dasoyam Iti Mammatva Kshamassu Saishwara Anyadha Sharanam Nasti Tvameva Sharanam Mama Tasmat Karunya Bhavena Raksha Raksha Saishwara Harihi Om Tatsat Sri Saishwara Arpanamastu Om Shanti 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 Om Swasti Prajabhyah Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahim Mahisha Go Brahmanebhyah Shubhamastu Nityam Samasta Lokah Sukhino Bhavantu Samasta Lokah Sukhino Bhavantu Samasta Lokah Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sai Ram, everybody.
Sairam, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Sai Sravan.
Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Mama, Sai Ram.
Sairam. Thank
Sai
you.
Ram, Sai Ram. Sai Ram, Sai Ram.
Sai Ram, Andy, thank you.
Sai Ram, Mama, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Sai Ram.
Sairam.
Sai Ram, Sai Ram.